dear stranger, journeying to a bar, but how many days must pass till I see you again? Hi everyone, my name is Vicky, and if my math is correct, I will be finishing this chapter, book, what do you call these, story segments? Yeah. I held this off for so long, I feel so bad. And I forgot to read that. A corner of the board.
I was told you have something important to share.
Yes, the filibuster is about to end. Z told me they are going to end the speech and apply for the official vote at noon. If you're going to continue with the debate, don't forget to send your men.
Constantine doesn't reply. She glances at the delegates on their seats.
Do you see Bernard over there?
Yes, quite a lot of his men attended today. They have remained uncommitted to storm Reformation so far. I thought they wouldn't bother to attend. The opposition side doesn't need a dozen more votes to win, after all.
But the advocates of the draft do.
The chairwoman casts an eye on her, perplexed. Yet Constantine doesn't intend to explain. She looks wary.
There will be a new draft given to you in 2 hours. I brought together a revision group last night with some hired experts. We have adjusted some of the articles in the previous draft. I will need you to present it to everyone when the time comes.
What for? Is that draft going to be adopted?
The chairwoman looks ghastly. She can't help but ask to confirm her suspicion.
Oh, the draft is going to be adopted, isn't it?
There are things that even I cannot maneuver. All I can do is bring benefits to as many people as possible. I have specifically made some amendments to the clearance to educate and discipline unregistered arcanists in Section 3 on page 21, as well as the duties and obligations of the Timekeeper's special team in Section 1 on page 40. Every arcanist assigned to the Timekeeper's department will be put through the Foundation's risk assessment and graded accordingly. Ordinary arcanists only need to receive primary artificial somnambulism training. The more extraordinary ones will be sent to the School of Discipline for re-education.
Delegate Mark also submitted another edition, which was quite similar to this one.
Is that so?
She chuckles. It is a half-relaxed and half-bitter smile.
Well, very well. I'm pleased we have reached a consensus even before we meet. Here are more things we have revised. Given their resistance to the storm, the Timekeeper's special team will take up more work related to Manus Vindictae. The Foundation will utilize their abilities.
She sits down on her chair.
We have also fine-tuned the details. They will be given more executive power while the Foundation retains control over all things. Remember, we have to make everyone aware of these changes before the voting starts. We have to make sure this version of the proposal is the one that gets the final approval in the end.
Understood.
The chairwoman looks up. Lights shed on her reading glasses and give out a bluish-white color.
Can't believe this is happening. Huh. The first revolution targeting arcanists in the past decades. Don't forget my stamps for this quarter, Constantine.
The right side of the hall is where the most eloquent people gather, the lecture area. Madame C stands on the podium. After the long speech lasting for days, she feels herself physically struggling to go on. But her mind is getting clearer and clearer, more and more excited. Every cell in her body is ready to wake up at the very moment the voting starts. She looks at the rostrum. Constantine is sitting next to the chairwoman calmly. That is a strange calmness. So strange that she is almost certain that she is watching Constantine place a piece on the bottom right corner of the board.
I'm so tired that my eyes are failing me. No, it's not the time to relax. Just 2 more hours. Hang in there. It will end soon.
Jeez. Picnic on the lawn. Ham, bread, and drink. I assume they taste much better than critters.
Ah, roast leg of lamb, Wellington steak, Turkish kebab. Oh, I want meat!
Are you hungry? Worry not, worry not. The leaves of the potatoes we planted have turned yellow. Miss Druvis said this is the harvest time. Let's dig them out and make shepherd's pie.
Potato? Vegetable? No, I don't want them anymore. I've been eating healthy salads for a month. I want meat. I want rich, juicy, meaty, sinewy, savory, sizzling meat.
Regulus suddenly springs to her feet.
Wait. It smells so good. That's meat. Where's that smell coming from?
I do smell something good as well.
Sotheby stands on tiptoe, seeking the source of the incredible smell.
I'll take a look.
Regulus rubs her stomach, grabs her bag, and dashes out.
Wait, Regulus! The critter's lair is over there!
Critters? No worries. Critter is a type of meat. Roast it over fire and a square meal is here.
What?
Smells so good. It's over here.
She has gone.
Oh no, what can I do? Father said some critters could cause hallucination and diarrhea if eaten.
What's going on, Miss Sotheby? Why are you here walking around alone?
Apple floats in the air and looks around them.
Where is Captain?
Oh, good to see you here. Regulus said you smelled meat and went straight to the forest to catch critters.
Waffle. It has been too long since we last had Dr. Pepper. Does Captain finally start to have a senior moment?
Let's hurry over and take a look. The smell of food is unusual. It's verdant over there. There may well be other dangers lurking somewhere.
Regulus's figure appears among the trees. The aroma of food has also become more intense.
This is weird. Where on earth does the smell come from?
Regulus is also looking for the answer to the same question. She looks down, scrabbling in the weeds. As she goes through them, the weeds unexpectedly shake, out of which springs up a black shadow.
Oh! Blimey! It's a carbuncle! Regulus, it's not edible!
There comes another one after another until Regulus has an armful of angry carbuncles.
That's the lair of carbuncles. They've been stirred up.
Whoa! A bumper harvest of critters! Come and help!
Hold on, Captain. We're coming.
I don't have Sotheby. Okay, I'm gonna still do the characters only, so where is... I have Druvis, and I have Regulus, and now Mr. Apple. And I will bring... where's X? There you are.
Me? Did you find something?
You should not make an enemy of the earth.
Okay, how do we do this?
Start me up!
Affirmative.
Good timing.
Woohoo! Release!
Whites? Or say, all
Penetrate.
colours? Be careful, young man. Be careful, young man. Oh, I can't agree more. Affirmative.
They're just little games.
A ravishing rainbow. Extraction of the rainbow.
Apple is so big, I never realized that.
Be careful, young man.
Start me up. They're just little games. Lights! Left hand up. Now right hand up.
Frost you with the armor of the forest.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Ooh, oh no. That's fine.
Don't worry. Weightlessness only lasts a second. Affirmative.
Start me up.
The star falls towards the sun as the apple drops to the ground. Fine.
Rock, rock, rock. Change the world.
Be careful, young man.
Stop taking my... whatever you call it, I forgot.
Good timing.
Oh, I can't agree more.
Advice from the forest. Penetrate.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Be careful, young man.
Take...
Be careful, young man.
It did not, yes. This one is massive.
The reticence.
Are you ready to be blinded?
Affirmative.
I weave the gown with thorns. You shall repay with sacrifice of wounds.
I haven't used Regulus or Apple in a
Are
while.
you ready to shake? Woohoo! Release! Hip hip hooray!
Yay.
Oh, are they really all inedible? I did smell the sizzling meat. It's somewhere around here. Right around...
Oh, hi.
Hi, Lilia.
Who are you?
An athletic figure shows up from behind the bushes.
Lilia? What are you doing here?
Wait, how do you know Lilia? Lilia throws her bag at their feet. A roasted leg of lamb wrapped in tinfoil falls out of her bag.
I got you something good.
Thanks. Roasted pork knuckle, farmer's sausage, black forest ham, some unknown drinks, leba bread, and leba bread.
Whoa!
Regulus pulls out the lamb as quickly as a flash and devours the meat.
Lamb, it tastes so good. So good. I barely know what grease is supposed to taste like. Thank the great god of rock for his blessings. This pirate finally gets some meat to eat.
Huh? It is me you should thank, the goddess of victory, who soon brings you freedom.
Bring us freedom soon. May I ask, how should I interpret your words?
Lilia sits down on the ground. She opens one of the cans and pours the drink into her mouth.
You want some?
Juvis takes the drink from her and takes a sip.
Thank you so much for coming alone and providing us with supplies, Lilia. However, please tell us why you are here. Did Madame Z send you?
Lilia shakes her head. She gives out 4 fingers.
Already been 4.5 weeks, right? This is not the first time I visit you guys here.
The one hiding in the shadow last time? It's you?
I wonder how much longer you can hold on for Vertin. You see, saying is one thing, fighting is another. I've seen many deserters. Way too many. Crying out loud, peeing their pants, drooling all over on their rabbit food. But you guys are different. You actually did it. You conquered places in the Foundation, defended your own places, and put pressure on those in white till this day. The last day in this 4 weeks and a half. That's the стальная воля I appreciate. If I didn't come today, would you eat your boots tomorrow?
Of course not. We still have potatoes, almost ripe.
And carrots.
Thank you for your kindness, Miss Lilia. May I take it that you are coming to bring us the good news? Is there a final result for Madame Z's draft?
So far as I know, Madame Z hasn't given up yet. Just like you. When she gets serious, she looks like a fierce doe. But I already lost my patience. Tons of processes need to be done before it can be performed. Even if the draft is passed at the final vote, as long as Vertin is still on that bed in the ward, you're just an isolated island. Everyone can step on you.
Lilia stands up and pats off the dust on her carelessly.
Take care of them for me when necessary. That's what Vertin said when she gave me the vodka. It's time to deliver on my promise.
Are you going to do something dangerous?
A thing that is worth the risk. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. Someone needs to wake up from the dream.
Are we gonna wake up Vertin? Please, 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 please. Please, please, please. Lilia, please. I miss her. Oh, it's Mr.
The
Voice.
story has come to a new stage. It is fascinating. It has plots of unwavering loyalty, survival from the jaws of death, and even a little bit of unconventional excitement. Raise your head, and you will see this splendid spotlight grilling the top of our heads like a stove heating a frying pan. We mumble and mumble and mumble. Something like arcanists, new changes, perseverance, and the storm. Right, that's it. The storm. The storm is no longer something new here. Everyone in the story talks about the storm. People don't find it attractive anymore. Once you turn the camera out of the spotlight, you'll see many other people on the stage. Many, many other people.
Who are they?
The other actors. Actors who are different from you.
Manus Vindicte?
Their name won't be listed in the cast at the end of the movie. Not even a poor St. Pavlov squad leader A. They're a bunch of people. A bunch of people just like you, though there are still differences between you and them. Open their bellies and you can find everything that should be there. The liver, the stomach, the spleen, the lungs, and the heart. Their faces are clear to be seen. Look at them carefully. Carefully. Oh, you might have met one or two of them. They come from the same institution as yours, the St. Pavlov Foundation. Eve from the France branch, La from the Egypt branch, and the Matryoshka from the Russia branch. Oh, right. Your first friend made in a branch. That young man with a red nose. Ken from the Scotland branch. You looked here, you looked there. You couldn't find him anywhere, however hard you tried.
Where did he go?
Good question. I'll help you find him.
Who's
Let's
Ken?
keep looking around, but this time vertically instead of horizontally. That's right. Upside vertical. Don't be afraid of that radiant spotlight. Look there. Ignore the risk of blinding your eyes. And you see it. A white umbrella, bigger and wider than any umbrella you have seen. Those green flashes stinging your eyes is the price you have to pay for finding it. The white umbrella is a shelter from the rain, saving that orange-haired girl in white for you.
Soneto?
And you have witnessed how people standing in the pouring storm without shelter fade away. Like your little friends, and Ken from the Scotland branch. Remember the differences I just mentioned? A great time to keep silent. Your ugly trauma A mixture of your mental issues and miserable past would burst out in the next second, making everyone's heart twitch. But think otherwise. If the truth were known to all, today's not real and there's no tomorrow. I'm going to eat my shoes and an asteroid is falling. Then all of them would go crazy. Those pigeons valuing sense above anything won't sit aside and let this happen. So they made the most sensible choice. The huge white umbrella has only sheltered those qualified people. Qualified according to their standard. Now, let's cross our arms and make an arrogant judgment like those cynics. How cruel it is! And then, you may start contemplating. Should they all go aboard the Ark? Can this Ark carry this many people? Try to raise the question as peacefully and slowly as you can. And their enthusiasm will be dampened and let out a sound like what you hear when you pour water into a heated pan.
What about their feelings?
Their feelings? Oh, they. You mean Eve, La, and the Matryoshka. Of course you care about your friends. That's a virtue of yours I won't forget. In order to understand their feelings, you need to bend down and reach. That's right. Reach for the dark corner under the stage. Until your fingertip is wrapped by soft, warm, and considerate black velvet, as comfortable as a mother's singing to her baby in a crib. That's what the people without a shelter above them are feeling now. More silence. You are really good at finding the right timing for your silence. Just like my friend and I are experts in farting soundlessly in the elevator cart. My hypocrite and dumb friend. Think about it in a different way. Who knows how much garbage there is under the stage? There may be liquid seeping out of rotten pastry and dairy products, intrusions of American cockroach with sleek abdomen crawling everywhere. Who can say it's not a blessing to know nothing about the truth? Especially when you can't leave this shitty place.
Okay. Good weather. The sunlight shed on our face. We've never been so close to the clouds. We're gonna wake her up, please.
Final round of the vote. Voters, please hurry up. 1 minute to go. Please be responsible to your votes in every round. Vote as soon as possible.
The draft advocates have more votes now, but they still need more than that to meet the supermajoritarian requirement.
What?
Please vote now. 30 seconds to go. Final countdown. Ten seconds to go. This will be your last chance to vote. Please, hurry up. Voting closed. Storm Reformation, Manpower and Discipline. Passed.
Bucket list, one less. Huh. The glass is not as hard as I thought. Hey, time to wake up, Wurzen.
What's that sound? What's going on?
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Staff staying outside the ward rush into the room.
That was a quick reaction. 1, 2, 3. Well, relax. I'll keep the acceptable damage under 8.
What is this?
Oh, it's Otto. Mesmer Jr. crouches next to the stool, rubbing her hands aimlessly. The staff are putting on well-designed helmets as they come in.
Everyone, get your gear. Formation 1. Capture the intruder.
It's Lilia.
Bring it on! Let me have my dear long-lost real fight.
Okay, oh. Okay, what? Okay, so I'm bringing Lilia. I'm bringing Mesmer. Where is she? Where's Mesmer? There you are. And Anjo, I guess. And maybe a healer just in case. Balloon party. Or Yenisei. Okay.
Look at my back.
Let's link up with Lilia. Let's do the... Oh wait.
Anybody have it? Perfectly understood. That's the direct
Fine.
Deep breathing. Stay back, I say!
Пусть le naufragé течет вместе с водой.
Right wind.
Your name?
Wait. Debuff.
Crashamos. Anybody have it? Flee, mortals!
Ice flood.
There. What is this?
Bring it on! Let me have my dear long-lost real fight.
Whoa. Okay. Attack the hands first to put them in hibernation. The core will say when it is defeated, attack the hands, then end core turn. Okay.
Perfectly understood. Your name?
Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
Stay back, I say! Deep breathing.
I should have buffed first, but
Right
whatever.
wind.
Please, allow me.
Cheer.
I look forward to punishing you!
Okay. Core.
Hi, Master.
Oof, okay. Let's destroy this first.
Perfectly understood.
So this one.
Fine.
The core.
Shall I, Master?
That's the direction.
Feel my dark embrace!
Oh.
Prepare to be drowned.
Swallow my exhaust.
Some drinks!
Wait, did I even attack before? I'm not sure. Oh. Okay. That was quick. Let's
Anybody have it?
К вашим услугам. That's the direction.
Yellow.
Calm down.
Do have a little faith in me, master? Пусть le naufragé tечет вместе с водой. Look, an earth-suspended river.
Okay, maybe I can
Ready to let the flood is coming. What's that? It's a treatment with a higher dose.
Worry not. The direction of fate is decided.
Okay. What is that? Okay, good thing I put up a shield. Let's do a buff attack.
𝐋𝐨𝐠𝐠𝐢𝐧𝐠
And
Wanna watch the
again.
time?
Deep breathing. Prepare to be drowned.
A little trick. Don't blink. Haven't you eaten?
Stop.
Haven't you eaten?
Okay, shield's gone.
Shall I, master?
Heal on.
That's the direction.
I think that was her name.
And I have it. 𝐋𝐶 Rivers are the scars of the earth. Calm down. Ice flood. Is that really the best you have to offer? Swallow my exhaust. Let's call it a day. I need a deep cleaning.
Nice.
Emergency! Room 1525, calling for backup.
Lilia whisks away his walkie-talkie.
Hey, no backup! I need to strictly follow the damage control standard.
Hi! Good morning!
Well, Lilia?
Finally awake? Nice. Time for us to leave. Come here and sit on the broom. Yes, behind me. Grab tight. Don't say I didn't warn you if you fall down and die.
Neither the mind nor the body is responding to her calling. No reaction can be given to what is happening. She only knows to grab the handrail tightly. The metal handrail feels cold and hard. This is the result of everyone's effort.
Right, Red 38, let's go!
A strong shake.
Mesmer Jr.! Mesmer Jr., what are you doing? They're running away! Go! Get them!
They are mad people.
Save your whining for Constantine.
The broom rises into the air. It doesn't waste a second to pause, flying towards the open window, the dazzling, glaring white light, so strange but also so familiar. Warm wind blows in through the window. It is a cloudless sunny day outside.
All good weather.
Ah, we're dead!
Friends.
An article about the abstention ballot. A clipping of old newspaper. What does abstain vote mean, and the necessity of abstention ballot box? Abstain vote is one of the many forms of protest votes. It usually turns up next to an empty seat, inside a dustbin, between the washing machine and the wall, in the middle of a book, or in one of the inner pockets of an old jacket. It is the invalid vote cast because the voter has abstained from voting, and thus cannot be counted into the election result. Different from other reasons which cause failure to vote. Voter casts abstain votes because they neither approve nor disapprove of the available options of the voting. They may have swung between different answers, or even were one slightly more in favor of one motion/candidate over the rest of them, or hold a pessimistic opinion to all the options provided. Whatever the reason might be, in the end, they decide not to support any motion/candidates in the election. Many have also argued that abstention from voting is, in fact, an action guided by a clear awareness of their given rights. As the subject of rights, voters are entitled to the freedom not to vote. It is also argued by the same group of scholars that, when the voters are requested to choose between unfavorable options, it takes courage and determination to stay true to their own ideas and become the dissidents in this case. Such action is worthy of praise. They are individual thinkers who know what they need and are strong enough not to compromise. The abstention ballot box is specifically set up to count the votes of this group of people. It stands for a new possibility, a new way to the yet unknown solution to the problem, a relatively bumpy path compared to the easy way. Those who know its value and seek for the difficult path will eventually find their way in, and along which they shall find places they truly belong to. New York Daily, January 19, 1961. Written by John Gramer Brown. I read that very fast. Returning birds, welcome back to your warm nest. Welcome back to a good ending. Burton, she's here, finally.
How do you feel? Getting used to the light?
The wind feels so good.
This is just an appetizer. I'll be gentle since you're just discharged.
Wow.
Are they all right?
Good as new. They stayed up all night just to save you. I guess you're the only one who has slept tight. Madam 𝐋𝐸𝐽𝐼. From the bill and the protesting to countless debates, planning, and everyone is holding their umbrellas for you, Burton. The storm, it will pass one day.
Thank you. Thank you all. Yes. Everything is going to be all right.
Enough flying. Time to head back.
What are we doing next?
No idea. Meet your friends first? Fight with your comrade in arms. Fear no danger ahead. Grab tight. I'm going to speed up.
The wind flows through them like waves.
Charge! The Great Red 38!
Oh my god.
Да здравствует СУ-01ВЕ!
She's back.
How are you feeling? Better now?
It's killing me.
Here's water. Captain, sip, please. Don't put too much pressure on your esophagus. This apple told you not to swallow leber in haste.
Oh, I'm alive. Oh, I thought I wouldn't be able to see the sun tomorrow, or see Vertin discharged.
Why are the leva red here?
Because Lilia... Wait, whose voice was that? Is it...
Hi! Mixed feelings turn into tears running out of her eyes. Is it out of shock or ecstasy? So many struggling days and nights. This is the finish line of desperation. Ahead of them, hopes await.
Oh, Vertin! You silly git! Oh, now you come back!
Hi. Aww.
Vertin?
Burden!
Burton!
Oh.
Are you feeling okay? There was a lot of equipment connected to you. Do you feel any discomfort?
Do you need any nutritional supplements, Miss Verton? We have a lot of healthy fresh salads here.
Where did you come back from? What are all these white pigeons doing after you? You seem to have gained weight. No, lost weight. Oh, no.
I'm fine. Fit as a fiddle. Just a bit of a headache. Nothing else. It's good to see you again. Thank you for being here. Being around me. Regulus wipes her face on the coat in front of her.
Of course. Of course we're waiting for you. You're the only friend we have in this world.
All the waiting has been worthwhile. In the meantime, footsteps come from a distance. Footsteps of well-trained, strong soldiers.
Welcome back, Burton.
No, not now. A figure in a white robe emerges in the woods.
We have good news to share.
Next to her stand Sonetto, Madame Z, and some unfamiliar faces. The moment their eyes meet in the air, Sonetto opens her mouth, but she eventually doesn't speak a word.
This is good. This is great. May I ask what good news?
The passage of the bill, Storm Reformation, Manpower and Discipline. Once it's approved by the Pax Security Council, it will become law. Your friends and you will enjoy more autonomy and a life with even fewer restrictions. You will also have a more respectable status in the Foundation.
Let's go!
Ms. Z will fill you in with more details.
Thank you for telling me this.
Lilia, who has been quiet by their side the whole time, suddenly speaks up.
What about the treatment?
Treatment? Didn't it finish just now? This treatment has an investigative purpose, and the timekeeper has passed the examination as a safe, low-risk individual. As Ms. Z has said, Ms. Verton is strong enough to be the timekeeper. However, you will receive punishments for the damage to public property. I suggest you heed it as a warning.
Constantine waves to the crowd. The rest of them are about to leave.
We should say our goodbye. Please rest well.
She suddenly notices the white dove on the tree and stops.
Seems like the dove of the White Marble House is paying you a visit.
What do you mean?
Nothing peculiar. It just means you have come to their notice.
Huh. To be continued. A lively song praising the courage of a puppy. I once looked down at the brave young dog. It was gallant, the most courageous of all. It wears a hat in piebald and has eyes of emerald. The first magnitude stars sprinkle on its spine. Its tail was as green as the moss. It was once asleep, once hungry, once afraid, once in tears, once an umbrella, once a tree, once a jumping coat rack and a ship. Oh, but then, it's brave again, it's again the brave young dog, loyal and gutsy. It walks amongst the hearts of gold. Old days once more. Perhaps whipping cream only belongs to the past. Nowadays, they are soft and light, so unfamiliar. This is the end. Everything has been settled. Time flows by like water flows over a perfectly flat plain.
Yes. That's right. I got it. I'll reply you tomorrow.
Madame Z returns to her office as usual. But this time, the secretary, who always fully engages in the daily agenda, looks up to her.
Please wait, Madam Z.
She passes her a box.
Madam Constantine asked me to give this to you.
Did she say why?
No, she didn't explain it.
Sharon quickly goes through her head.
Wait, I think she mentioned it's September 11 in the Chinese calendar today.
I see. Please send my thanks to her.
What does that mean? Maybe I should search it up. What? Oh, I didn't read. Sharon nods and quietly returns to her seat. Madame Z looks at the box. A faint smell of red sandalwood wafts in the air. A set of brand new go. A gift card is attached.
I'm glad to witness your progress.
Madame Z closes the box calmly and puts it into her pocket. She opens the door and walks into her office. She looks around. This is just an ordinary room. Normal, but practical. There are regulation documents, academic journals, and calendars and agendas. An old photo is placed next to the mirror. She sees herself in that mirror. The face in the mirror is a lot more mature than the young girl in the photo. Will a doe become a tigress? She runs her hand through her hair. It doesn't seem too long ago when she still had a braid to her shoulder. She combs her hair and splits it into 3 strands. Lay the leftmost strand on top of the rightmost, go across, then the right goes across, and then the right goes on top of the left, cross and tie it up. The braid bristles like an awkward sheep tail. She opens the refrigerator and takes out a plain cake under the cold light. With a tight pull, the lamp turns off. The room quiets down again. Is it her birthday?
"祝你生日快乐."
Oh.
祝你生日快乐。祝你幸福，祝你健康，祝你前途光明。
That was impressive animation. Good for her. And is it complete? No, it's not. Oh, I finally got to catch up. Prisoner in the cave. Well, I'm gonna do that next time. For now, I'm gonna try to get Tuesday. Please.
Excuse me, is this...
Alright, I'll just end it here then. Bye-bye. I completely forgot that I had one more thing to obtain. Please let it be Tuesday. It's orange. Please let it be Tuesday. Please let it be Tuesday. Yes!
It's such a pleasure to see you again. I see there are children here. If you're in need of a babysitter, I'd be more than happy to look after them.
Okay, I'm ending it off here. Bye!